Hi, I'm Sophie with Noise Makes Enemies, and we're at Underbelly in Hoxton Square, and I'm here joined with the lovely King Charles, and we're sort of in a, I don't know, very royal looking set at the moment.
I thought it was a brothel. I thought I'm in a brothel.
Yeah, I know, I had a bit of a Baz Luhrmann sort of red curtain theme going on, I don't know.
I dig it.
Yeah, no, it's good. I was also saying that my frill kind of looks a bit like some sort of Tudory style, I don't know. It works. What's the story behind the name anyway?
The story, I don't know, I haven't really come up with a story about the name.
Presumably your actual name is Charles?
Yes. Well, yeah, and I am a king, so King Charles.
Just fit.
It's just
yeah.
I go, you know.
Yeah. And also, Happy New Year, 2012. Do you have any resolutions?
I do, yes.
Yeah?
Yes. None of which are your business, thank you very much.
Okay. Worth a try, but we'll see. But you had a really, really good year in 2011.
I did, I had a lovely year.
Yeah.
Did you?
It was alright, just your average year. I think 2012 will be better, but
yeah.
You obviously had like a huge reception, and your music career obviously got a lot of focus and everything. I mean, how was it sort of almost gaining success sort of overnight, or you know what I mean, in such a space of a short time?
I don't really feel like I did gain success in a short amount of time. Do you think I did?
Not especially. I think it was just more. It's just the press, isn't it? Just after, especially when Love Lust came out, and then do you know what I mean? It all started going like on Guardian website and all of those kind of music websites and everything. But of course, I know that obviously you were at Glastonbury, which was 2009, and then you have the Adventure Playground as well, which happened a couple of years ago. So
yeah, I feel like it's been a sort of quite a steady growth, but I suppose in terms of press it has been more of a jump last year, so I'm pleased about that and looking forward to this year, seeing how they'll react to the next single and my first album, and yeah, how they'll pursue me and how I'll pursue them. Yeah,
how do you think that it'll be perceived, and how do you want it to sort of be perceived?
Probably as one of the top 10 best albums of all time, I think.
Excellent, obviously.
Put a smile on my face.
Nice.
And I think, well, I'd like it to be received well. I'd either like it to be received really, really, really well, or really, really, really badly. And I think that those are the only two things that can make you feel like you know you're doing something right.
Yes.
And if you're if people are sort of not sure whether they like it or they not like it, I don't know. I mean, we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Well, you've been listed as one to watch for 2012 in many different sort of airways and everything. So I'm sure that it'll be a successful year. I was going to go back actually when I was talking about Adventure Playground, because obviously you know you worked with Mumford & Sons and Laura Marling and everything, and it's kind of almost a new generation of folk and very British as well. Do you sort of feel proud to be associated with that kind of theme?
Folky theme.
Yeah, folk and this kind of yeah, like a very British folk sort of.
British folk. Yeah, I'm proud to be associated with those people. I love those people, but I think you know, like most artists, I get a little bit funny about being called anything like other than glam folk. You can call me glam folk.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about glam folk. It's kind of like we've got a new creation of a genre. Is it quite cool to be associated with your own
glam folk?
Yeah,
right, yeah, for sure. I mean, I believe in the folk. I believe that's the heart of it, and the glam's the finish, I suppose.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's how I want to associate myself, the sound I want to associate myself with, because it's my sound. So
of course. Of course. Do you ever feel like, I mean, obviously you're very well known for your get-up and your hair and all of that. Do you think that, how do you feel about also being associated as a sort of image as well as your music?
Associated with an image or as an image?
Oh, I guess sort of both. But, you know, I think with an image is more.
Well, I guess that's the sort of the finish of it. It's sort of, you know, I want the heart of what I'm doing to be beating like with the people, you know, in one like rhythm, but I want on the outside to show off and look as delicate as I can and dance around and stuff.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, which you can't do with acoustic instruments. Well, you can, but yeah. You
can, but it's always nice to see, you know, a bit of theatrics in the vocals as well as the look.
Exactly, and I want to make the point that folk music is not about a sound. It's about who you're singing for, who you're singing with, why you're singing, what you're singing about, rather than a sound, you know, associations like that.
Of course. Well, we're going to be lucky enough to hear and obviously visually experience King Charles. So thank you so much for watching. Cheers.